You've probably been in a room before where you hear this. This will annoy the people around you, and bad things are going to happen. And everyone should take the time to really do this. And this applies to people on phones, computers, and you're going to need to do this with every new computer device you go to. You're going to want to go down to the little gear icon right beside your name here. Click on that. On your phone, it'll be very similar. You're going to go to voice and video. Here you're going to see a volume slider. Most people are going to have it on auto. This is the default, but the default does a really bad job. It not only does it cut you off sometimes in the end if you're not consistently talking right, but you're also hearing a lot of background noise such as dogs barking, people typing, and just literally I can hear everything from some people. And it takes only a few seconds. Let me show you. This is like what most people would look like. You can see this bar moving as I'm talking, and I'm going to stop talking for a moment so you can see. This level where it's bouncing up and down at the bottom here, this is what's called my room sound. And because the slider is below that, my mic is open. So if I go look at the general chat where I'm sitting in, even when I'm not talking, this mic is open. So you can hear a pin drop in this room right now. So what you want to do is you want to go in here, and you obviously want to be above your room sound. But what about the little sounds? You know, everyone's gonna wipe your nose, rub your hands, maybe you're gonna take a sip of coffee. So take the time, make noise. Tap your desk, rub your hands, click those fingers, watch this bar spike up, and you want to get this right below your highest point by a small margin. I found that 50 and 45 is good. At 50 I run into some issues because it's a little bit higher than my voice. I'm peaking right up here. But when I go to 45, which is like kind of cutting it off a little at the end, I can play music and stuff, and like people in chat won't know. If I start going lower, then my music starts coming through as my highs and lows are actually peaking well above my threshold. So make some noise and set this accordingly. You know, if you can't take a minute to do this, there's something to be said there. Now we're gonna go back, and now you can see when I'm done talking, this is not lining up. I can type on my keyboard. As you see, I'm still peaking sometimes on the keyboard. My name flashes. Also, I'm aggressively typing. So it lets me know that whenever my name lights up, people can hear me. So we're gonna go and further increase it. We'll go to that 45 mark I was talking about. Try again. Not bad. So that's how you control it on Discord, but you guys are not hearing it from Discord. So Discord's done. If you're on OBS and you're recording, it's the same story. Here's my OBS. I'm going to hide this just so you don't have that mirror effect. And I'm going to apply a noise gate to my microphone. As you can see, same rules apply. This is my room sound. You see how it's bouncing at the bottom here? It's literally the same thing that people listening to this recording is going to hear everything in this room right now because my mic is always open. To fix this, we're going to go to filters and we're going to add a noise gate. Call it whatever you want. I just leave it noise gate. I found for me the open threshold. Go by these numbers right here. And I'm peaking right around 25 to 30 is safe. So like I want to open at 30 and I want to close it at 45. Now what I've done there is I have to talk louder than 30 for my microphone to pick up, and it has to shrink down to 45 before the microphone will turn off. Notice how my room sound is lower than 45, so when I stop speaking, it's dead quiet. You can't hear my room sound. If you want to maintain a good audio, you should probably work with these settings. The type of microphone and your environment, of course, will vary, but this is how you do it. Now, there's one surefire way to fix everything. If you're stuck with that one person and you can't, here's how you fix it. You go over to their name, you right click, and there will be a volume slider, and you slide it all the way down, or as low as you need to, or click that mute button. Your troubles are solved. You won't have to hear them. Yeah, it's kind of mean and it is going to hurt feelings. But in my opinion, if somebody can't take the 30 seconds it takes to mess with this and get it to an acceptable level, if you can't take 30 seconds, do you really think I'm going to take 4 hours and sit there listening to you rap on that keyboard or yell at the dogs or screaming kids in the background? Yes, we all have lives, but be courteous to the people inside the rooms you're with. If you can't take 30 seconds and people stop replying to you, this just might be why.